Your pension fund is there to provide you with an income and or capital in your retirement. But if you have no need for income or capital from this particular asset, then leaving the funds to your beneficiaries is now much more cost effective than it used to be. A penal tax charge of up to 55% no longer applies, and therefore you'll be leaving more of your funds to your beneficiaries if you have no need to draw those funds for your own purposes. The date of your death affects the pension fund in respect of how much tax may be payable by your beneficiaries. If you were to die before your 75th birthday, then the whole of your pension fund can pass to your beneficiaries tax-free for them to draw as and when they need it. If you were to die after age 75, then they will pay marginal income tax on any money they draw from that pension fund. It's very important to consider who the beneficiaries of your pension fund are to make sure it passes to who you actually want it to pass to. And that's not just the next generation, i.e. your children, but also the generation after, the grandchildren and beyond. By long-term planning with your pension fund, you can cascade those funds down the generations and thus have a long-term plan for your beneficiaries. You might remember I said that in certain circumstances surrounding the 75th birthday that funds withdrawn from the pension fund could come out tax-free, but after the 75th birthday you might pay marginal tax on it. That can also change down the generations. So if you were to die after age 75 and therefore your next generation of beneficiaries would pay marginal income tax on anything that they took out, but if they were to die before their 75th birthday, then the grandchildren and the beneficiaries beyond the grandchildren would then be able to draw funds out tax-free and not have to pay marginal income tax on those fund withdrawals. The beneficiaries of your pension fund are completely different from the beneficiaries of your will, even if the beneficiaries are the same in both documents, because the pension beneficiaries have to be nominated with the pension provider. They cannot be nominated through your will. Both documents should therefore be in place, and if you haven't got a will already, we would encourage you to get one in place at the same time as finalising your pension planning needs.